What's up, y'all? It's Kamikaze MMA coming back for another video. Let's break this one down. We're waking up at 2 a.m. Yeah, you gotta be a real hardcore to break this fight down. And I'm not a real hardcore. Let's get right into this. Loma Lookboonmee and Jacqueline Amorum. Dude, these are two of the only names I know in the prelims. Obviously, I'm slightly joking, but seriously, this is a weird card. Got a lot of, I don't even know how they found this many Asians in the UFC. Just being real. There's like an Asian in every fight. I don't even know how they did it. All right. I mean, she's good. Loma Lookboonmee is good. All right, Lookboonmee. She's good. Jacqueline Amorum is not really good. She just lost to a Japanese, so doesn't bode well. What the fuck? She beat Jenna. She beat Corey McKenna. Beat Vanessa Demopoulos. Yeah, she lost to Samus. She beat Montserrat Ruiz. Yeah. She beat Polyana Viana. Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna pick Loma Lookboonmee by decision. Yeah, that's what we're gonna go with. Zhu Kangji versus Rodrigo Vera. Two people I've never fucking heard of. Alright, Zhu Kangji has had not one, not two, but three canceled fights in the UFC. Let's go. He had a title fight. I don't know how he had a title fight. I guess it's for like the road to the UFC title. I didn't know they had titles, but I'm guessing that's what it's for. I'm gonna pick Rodrigo Vera. I'm guessing, Brazilian, or nope, he is Mexican, Ecuadorian, Mexican. It looks like he's holding up a Mexican flag. Yeah, we're just gonna go with that he's Mexican. So he's a South American fighter versus an Asian fighter, and he has a better record. So I'm gonna go Rodrigo Vera, just on that. Really have no idea. I'm gonna pick him by, let's see. What do I want? Do I want decision? That's probably what I'm gonna go with. Yeah, I'm gonna just go by decision. Think he's gonna outstrike him. All right. Maybe Vera gets knocked out. I don't know. Here, hold on. Now I gotta really think about this. You know, this is really important. Oh, he's Peruvian. Fuck, he's Peruvian. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. I'm gonna just pick him by decision. I'm gonna pick Rodrigo Vera by decision. Moving up the card. All right. Moving up to Angela Hill, I know that, versus Zhang Jingnan. I mean, how could you not pick Zhang Jingnan, bro? She's the second coming. She's the second coming of Weili Zhang, bro. How could you not pick her? Her nickname's the Panda. You know, she's only been subbed once. She's only lost by decision once. She's probably gonna lose by decision, but you know what? Fuck it, dude. She held the one belt. Okay, whoa. All right. I think I judged too quickly. She's beaten a bunch of people in one. Yeah, I'm picking Zhang Jingnan by TKO. No, by decision. That's what I meant to say. Sorry. Ray Saruya versus Louis Grohl. Dude, Louis Grohl just fought like 2 days ago. He fought on the last card. What the fuck? Dude, this guy might be the most active fighter of all time. I think he's just trying to get out of his contract. I don't know, though. He beat Daniel Perez, who, if I'm not mistaken, no, I am mistaken. I don't remember this fight whatsoever. I remember it was on, And I think I kind of just got lulled to sleep, you know? I was kind of like, I just lulled myself to sleep, you know? I was fighting Ray Saruya fucking, not even, 2 weeks after he fought Daniel Perez. That's crazy. And he's lost every other fight in the UFC except he's only won one, and that was his last one with Daniel Perez. Ray Saruyo, on the other hand, let's see if I'm correct in this, but I believe his debut, he got knocked out or someone knocked. No, this is wrong. Ray Saruyo. Thinking of another person. All right. Ray Saruya lost to Joshua Van. That's right. He lost to Joshua Van. Beat Carlos Hernandez by decision. I'm just gonna lean on Ray Saruya. Sorry, his hair is dyed now. His hair was not dyed in his fight against Joshua Van. That's why I wasn't thinking it was him. Luis Gurul is not that good. His only 3 losses are in the UFC though, but Ray Saruyo's only has 1 loss, and that's in the UFC. And Luis Gurul's like what, 40? It's 32. Ray Saruyo's 23. He's getting better every day. I'm gonna pick Ray Saruyo by decision. Ori Quailing versus Cody Hatton. Cody Hatton's like the most boxer, like couldn't be a boxer name. Like, he's a boxer, but you also know like he's not a boxer. Does that make sense? Like you're like, my friend Cody, he's a boxer. And you're like, oh, he's a boxer? And he's like, oh yeah, I'm kind of a boxer. Does that make sense? Right? Am I wrong? Isn't Cody Hatton like the most, like, I don't know. He beat Dan Argueta by decision. He subbed Billy Brand. Big old Billy Brand. You guys know Billy Brand, right? Of course you don't. Ori Quailing is just pretty good, honestly. He's pretty good. He's had a lot of losses, but most of them... Cody Durden, Jeff Molina. He beat Jay Perrin. He beat Cameron Elise, dude. This guy's elite. Lost to Eamon Zahabi. It's not bad. Lost to Eamon Zahabi and Raul Rosas as of recent. And just got like one of his first finishes that I've ever seen. And it was clean. That fight was so clean. I mean, it was like immediate knockout, but it was clean, dude, when he was piecing him up. I think I just have to believe in Ori Quailing. He's 32 to 27. Cody Hatton's coming into his prime. Ori's just had so much in the UFC. He's just had so much experience, and I think he could beat a newcomer. Not a newcomer, but like a relatively newcomer. Moving up to my personal fight of the night, Ming Ding versus Jose Enrique. All right, now this Jose Enrique guy, right? We all know about him. Coming off the Contender Series with a KO TKO. Nope, he didn't come off the Contender Series with KO TKO. I think he did fight he lost on the Contender Series. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. He's coming off of a loss in the Contender Series. They're putting him on this card, so Ming Ding has an opponent to ding ding out. He's from Jian, Shaji, China. But he was born in Zhuzhou, Jingshao, China. So, yeah. It's pound for pound 99 in Asia. Let's go, dude. This dude is goated, bro. He's only had 9 losses for 35 wins. It's not terrible, actually. He's 31 to 24. I'm going to pick Jose Enrique by decision. Moving up, Lee Yisak versus Luis Felipe Diaz. Someone should have told Lee he sucked before he went against Luis Felipe Diaz. I've never read out so many names on a card where I'm like, who are these people? Where did they grab these people from? Why are there so many people in the UFC that they just grab off the street? It's like, guess what, dude? You're fighting. You're fighting, dude. Guess what? You're fucking fighting. I think Luis Felipe Diaz is going to choke out Lee Sock. I think he got knocked out too. His only loss is a knockout, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, it's a sub. Yeah, he's going to get subbed by Luis Felipe Diaz in the first round. Yeah, I'm going to pick a first round sub. Moving on, finally, to the main card. Do we know these people? We do, yeah. Let's go. We got Alex Perez versus Sue Madurgi. All right, Sue Madurgi. Don't forget the name. Sue Madurgi's like Ori Quilling. I honestly thought they were the same person before this card. Now I'm finding out that they're not. Sue Madurgi's on a pretty good win streak. Lost to Charles Johnson, lost to Tim Elliott, lost to Matt Schnell. But, you know, besides that, he's beaten everyone. Louis Smolka, who was in UFC, like, what, 4? Was he in UFC 5? I don't think he was. But he was in UFC 4 for absolutely no reason. No one who played UFC 4 knew who he was. But he did beat Sue Madurgi, so you gotta give him that. Alex Perez just KO'd Charles Johnson. Got submitted, got KO'd, KO, got decisioned. Alex Perez is good. Sue Madurgi's okay. I'm going to lean Alex Perez by I don't think he wins decisions, though. Alex Perez is not really a decision guy. He usually either gets a finish or he gets decisioned. I don't know. This is actually a pretty tough fight to pick because they're just kind of like, I think Alex Perez is like has more intangibles, but Sue Madurgi I think is just better. Fuck, dude. He made Jesus. Didn't he make Jesus Aguilar like he barely landed any shots? Hold on, let me check. Is that right? Yeah, like, he landed double the strikes and got takedowns. I think I'm going to lean Sue Madurgi by decision. I think he's just slightly better than Alex Perez, and I don't think Alex Perez is going to find the finish. Therefore, I'm going to pick Sue Madurgi by decision. We're going to have a decision fest, y'all. Let's go, yeah. Let's wake up at 2 a.m. to watch people go to decision. Jake Matthews versus Carlston Harris. How has Carlston Harris been in the UFC this long? KO'd. I submitted Jeremiah Wells. Oh, dude, he went to decision with Jared Gordon, bro. Jared Gooden. Went to decision with Jared Gooden, dude. You don't know Carlston Harris? He got KO'd. He was like Shavkat's like first KO, bro. Dude, but he KO'd Impa Kasangai. Dude, he submitted Christian Aguilera, bro. Wow. Dude, Jake Matthews is going to fucking rip them apart and put them back together and then rip them apart again. All right? Jake Matthews got submitted by Neil Magny. Fluke. All right? It was a fluke, okay? Let's be real. Probably wasn't a fluke. But, you know. Jake Matthews is good. What the fuck am I even saying? Jake Matthews is going to knock out Carlston Harris in the first round. Moving on. Kai Asakura versus Cameron Smotherman. Both of these guys have lost to nothing but the best competition in the bantamweight division. Kai Asakura is coming up to bantamweight from featherweight, where he just lost to, or from flyweight to where he just lost to Tim Elliott by submission in the second round. He got submitted. Cameron Smotherman's not really a submission artist, if I'm accurate. He has one sub, so. I think Kai Asakura is going to be too crazy for Cameron Smotherman and smother him. You know? No. I was going to say overwhelm, but smother just sounded better. I think he's going to overwhelm Cameron Smotherman and get a decision win or possibly a TKO. Cameron's weight cut looked so bad last time. It just does not give me much hope in him to win a fight in the bantamweight division. At least it doesn't give me much hope for him to win a fight against someone who was Ryzen. Is that what he fought in? Ryzen? Did he fight in Ryzen or what? I think he fought in Ryzen. A Ryzen champion who's only lost to Tim Elliott, who's had a bit of a resurgency, and the champion. Like, yeah, Tim Elliott lost to Steve Erceg. No shame in that. Tim Elliott beat Suma Durji, lost to Muhammad Makayev, beat Victor Altamirano, which Victor Altamirano is not bad. Beat Tagir Olenbekov. Tagir's not great. Beat Jordan Esposa. Mateus Mikola. Is that his name? He beat him. That's not good though. Shit. I think Kaya Sakura's style is just so crazy, and I think he might find a KO in the first. I'm gonna just pick Kaya Sakura by KO in the first. I really don't know what to pick in this fight. Both these guys haven't shown me like Cameron Smotherman just looks okay. Kaya Sakura looks crazy, and then he just gasses immediately. The second he gets taken down, he just gasses. So I'm gonna go Kaya Sakura by first round KO. Very easily Cameron Smotherman decision. That's probably what I'll lean. Sergey Pavlovich versus Taliesin Teixeira. Yeah, Sergey Pavlovich is knocking this dude out within 2 minutes. Moving up, Zhang Ming Yang versus Alonzo Minifield. Yeah, these are the only two fights that are pretty easy on this card to pick. I mean, Alonzo Minifield's not terrible. He just got KO'd by Volkan Ozdemir, who's like 48. He beat Omar Sy, which was weird. But Omar Sy's not that good. Yeah, I mean, Alonzo just gets KO'd by people. And Zhang Mingye is a big clobber. He clobbers, dude. But yeah, the reason I'm picking Sergey Pavlovich over Taliesin Teixeira is because Derek Lewis, who's a little bit taller than Sergey, knocked out Taliesin with an elbow in the first round. And I think Sergey just needs to come out like vintage. You know, he hasn't looked vintage. By vintage, I mean 2023. Sergey Pavlovich. You know, this dude was knocking out everyone in the first round. And then, oh, I got knocked out by Thomas Spino. That's not his voice. I got knocked out by Thomas Spino. And now he's just like, huh. And you know, the last time he fought someone tall, he got pieced up for fucking 3 rounds. He beat Jairzinho Rosenstruck by decision, not a great look. He beat Waldo Cortez Acosta, great. So I'm pretty confident in picking Sergey. I think he's going to find it in the first round. Zhang Ming Yang should definitely KO Alonzo Minifield within the first round. And Song Yadong should probably finish Davison Figueiredo in the second round. And it's not going to be a clean finish. Davison Figueiredo is annoying. I'm just going to be real with you. He used to be one of my favorite fighters. He is annoying to watch now. He does nothing except for... Why, did I win the round? No. You're not winning the round from one fucking exchange, dude. You don't even land on anyone. And he just throws. And then he just quits. The second the fight gets hard, he just kind of is like, okay, I'm done. All right, I'm done with this fight. I don't know who his last fight was. It was against Umar Nurmagomedov. All right? And Umar just kind of walked around, like, easily picked him apart. Same with Montel Jackson. They just easily picked him apart. Song Yadong hits hard, and he's not going to be trying to pick apart Davison Figueiredo. He's going to exchange with Davison Figueiredo. And Davison's either going to have to bite down on the mouthpiece and exchange for the whole round, or he's going to get knocked the fuck out. He can't just wait, just be like, oh, I'm just going to wait until this is done, and then I'll throw my exchange. No, you're going to be in the pocket for the whole fight. And I don't see him going 5 rounds with Song Yadong, who's going to be throwing bombs at him. I just don't see him going 5 rounds with him. And so I'm picking Song Yadong by KO, not in the first. The first is going to be a feeling out process. You know how they like to do in the first? They're like, all right. Davidson's just going to be on the back foot on his bike, just pedaling around. And then Song's going to hit him with a right hand. And Davidson's like, oh shit, I'm in a fight? What the fuck is happening? And then go, hey! Did I win the round? He might win the first on that exchange. Second rolls around. Now Song's locked in. He's body, head, body. And then just, starts laying it on Davison. Davison does, and then he's like, did I win the round? Song's not stopping. Body, head, head. You can tell what's on my mind. So yeah, Song's gonna get a KO in the I'll say 4th round. I think the third Davison will be like, oh, I would have won this fight if it was a 3-rounder, and then the 4th will get finished. And it's gonna be like a glancing right hand, like he hurts him to the body, lands a glancing right hand on the temple, or I guess it would be this side on the temple, and Davison's just like, yeah, and unstraps the gloves and retires. I don't know if this is his last fight in the contract, but dude, he needs to retire. Moving to bantamweight might have been the worst decision for him. I've literally never seen someone go up a weight class and look this bad. Like, he beat Rob Font, right? He beat Rob Font. Right? He moved up to bantamweight, beat Rob Font. Moved up to bantamweight, beat Cody Garbrandt. Oh, that was UFC 300. I still think Garbrandt could have won that fight. I think he was winning on the feet, and then he just got easily submitted, which was kind of weird is whatever. Lost to Piotr Jan, not bad at all. Lost to Corey Sandhagen, not bad at all. Lost to Montel Jackson, all right. Oh, he beat Montel Jackson. Oh. That doesn't change my opinion. Song Yadong's going to knock him out in the 4th. And then I think he should retire. I don't think he will, though, but I think he should. If this isn't his last fight on the contract, I kind of get it, but... Anyways, those are my picks. Peace. Actually, let's go over them one more time. I have a little bit more time. I need to go to sleep, though, before this fucking card starts. It's going to start in 6 hours. Alright, Luma Lookboonmee by decision. Rodrigo Vera by decision. Angela Hill is going to lose by decision. Ray Saruya by submission or decision. I'm leaning decision. Ori Quilling by decision. I think he's just going to crafty vet his way there, I don't even know if I said that, but I think I did. I think Jose Enrique is going to get a decision. He's just young. Ming Ding looks like an 80-year-old shopkeeper. I'm just keeping it real with you. He looks like an 80-year-old shopkeeper. Lee Sock versus Luis Felipe Diaz. Felipe Diaz by submission in the 2nd round. First round will probably be tit-for-tat. Alex Perez versus Suma Durji. I'm going to pick Suma Durji by decision. Jake Matthews is going to KO Carlston Harris in the 1st round. I think Kaya Sakura is going to KO Cameron Smotherman in the 1st round. I think Sergey Pavlovich is going to KO Taliesin Teixeira in the 1st round. I think Zhang Ming Yang is going to KO Alonzo Minifield in the 1st round. And I think Song Yadong will put an end to Davison Figueiredo's career in the 4th round. Peace.